Can you explain how sugar and processed foods impact the oral microbiome, and what are some practical tips on oral health?
Yes. Okay, so not to get too nerdy with you guys, but there are they're inside your tooth. You have enamel, which is the outer layer, and you have dentin, which is the inner layer. And that dentin has little tubes in it, and there's actually a fluid flow through those tubules. And it usually is in an outward direction. So, for lack of a better way to describe it, your tooth kind of is sweating all day long. And the fluid is moving outwards. When you have sugar, when you consume sugar, it reverses the fluid flow inside the tubules, and all of a sudden your tooth starts to absorb and draw in. It starts to lose minerals from the teeth, and starts to ultimately break down the tooth structure. So that's what's happening on kind of like a microscopic level to the tooth itself. It's creating an acidic pH environment inside the mouth, and we all know nothing good is happening in acidic pH when it comes into the body, right? Cancer grows in acidic environments, teeth rot in acidic environments. So it's creating an acidic environment. Processed foods are problematic not just because of usually the very high sugar content that they contain, but also because these processed foods they're breaking down into like paste. Like if you've eaten a bag of Cheetos ever, right? It's like it's air and it kind of dissolves into your mouth. It's like this gooey sludge that clings to the teeth. It's hard to get off the teeth. It's kind of hanging around all day. It's these fermentable carbohydrates that are, again, really tipping that balance of your oral microbiome towards dysbiosis, towards an imbalance. So reducing your consumption of sugar is, for your entire body, oral health included, is probably one of the single biggest health changes you can make for yourself. Like, just get rid of it. This really, it was meant to be just a treat. I tell my patients, yeah, we all like a slice of birthday cake now and then, but really just make it the slice of birthday cake now and then. Treat it as a dessert rather than a standalone snack. That's another hack I have for people. Don't get hungry and go grab a cookie and eat the cookie, because again, that fermentable carbohydrate acidic environment starts in the mouth. It spikes your glucose. It makes you so much hungrier, so much faster. So you want to be filling your kitchen and your kids' lunch boxes with items that are just as easy to eat, but are going to be better for your health. So let's put in carrot sticks and hummus. Let's put in a cheese stick or a meat stick. Let's put in, an apple or celery with peanut butter. Let's sub in these things and retrain our taste buds. Sugar actually has been shown to be just as addictive as cocaine when it comes to lighting up certain parts of the brain. And in fact, in some studies, it shows that the mouse will go for the sugar before it goes for the cocaine. It's super powerful stuff. So I also want people to understand, because we can have a lot of guilt surrounding having a sweet tooth and the food choices we make. The system is rigged against you. It really is. If you're buying stuff from the center of the grocery store that's coming out of a package, it's full of chemicals and additives and sugar that is meant to keep you buying and eating more of this. You actually have to break this habit the way you would break a smoking habit. You have to really detox your whole family and start to change your taste buds. You have to retrain your taste buds. And as you start that process, believe it or not, your bacteria, especially the bacteria in your gut, are going to start to crave things that are healthier. If you're eating more salads, you're feeding the bacteria that love salads, they're going to want more salads. So it's a hard thing to kind of like jumpstart, but once you do, it becomes easier. It really does.